Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. Today and every day, I'm doing the daily psychic tarot reading. So let's get started. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're happy and healthy and finding your answers and enjoying your life. So I'm glad that you're here with me today and allowing me to read your energies. All right. So in the past, we've got the energy of the King of Swords. This is someone very focused on a direction, very matter of fact, very head above heart. This definitely has the energy of Archangel Michael, some protection. By the way, thank you for all your likes and comments. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. All right. I feel like in the past, there's all these messages coming in from Spirit. They might have felt like distractions, but it was energy coming in to let you know some truth. You might have perceived this as, I just noticed. So right above the King of Swords is the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Learning to heal and embody both. At least so far, that's a message coming through. This is also, I feel like, cutting, the cutting sword, cutting ties, cutting through the BS. Yeah, it looks like it was in regards to someone who was being immature around their heart space, not being authentic with that heart space. It looks like it created a burden, and this heralded the end of a cycle. These disruptive messages were kind of getting your attention, like, hey, it's time for you to see this. It's time for you to get some clarity and make some decisions about this energy that's inauthentic and has created a burden for you. Ooh. Because there's something about this energy that keeps you dull. Not interested in other energies, not interested in other things. It kind of keeps you small, keeps you focused on them. So there's this, it might have, for your part, it feels like a little bit of not realizing your value, and this being as good as you can get, or at least it felt like that at the time. Or maybe this was a really fantastic connection until it wasn't. The tides changed, things shifted, and yeah. this could be around finances, something to do with work. You might be a little like, oh my gosh, back to the drawing board. But I don't feel that you want to build a foundation, build a business on top of this type of energy. It would be, you'd be preparing yourself for a tower moment in the future. So it looks like you're, you made some decisions. All right, so in current energy, 9 of Swords, the Nightmare. Might be having difficulty sleeping right now. Why are you having difficulty sleeping? I think you're questioning that too, because it looks like you're letting go of any conflict, any competition in your life, any battling. You're healing right now. Feels like you're in retreat. You're cloistered. Feels like you're quieting your mind, finding peace, no longer accepting anything that disrupts your peace. It's almost like peace first. I think as you're striving, as you're allowing peace to come in to your present experience, you're allowing yourself to really feel, sense, notice where you are right now in your body and your emotions. Feels like you're taking care of yourself after whatever this was in the past. There's a need to heal. It also looks like you're focusing on your finances. You might be literally like working on budgets and expenses and income, and also feels like you're shifting your... Hello, everybody. It also looks like you're bringing your conscious awareness into your finances, shifting your relationship with money. I feel like you're kind of disconnecting from outside world, whatever you were connecting with in the past that was creating a burden that felt very inauthentic. It's feel like you're just retreating with your energy, gathering your strength, healing from it feels like you're healing from depletion, like you're very depleted. Yeah. Strength in reverse. It feels like you are circling your wagons, you're healing, you're going within, you're taking care of yourself, you're focusing all that attention, that amazing energy that you have. And instead of focusing in on whatever this issue was in the past and with whoever it was, you're focusing on yourself right now and gathering your strength because you're depleted. It feels like you can't bring chaos to my door. I am at peace. It feels like you're not going to allow anything or anyone to disrupt your peace. And that's why it's interesting that it's almost like some of your energies, your issues, your things that you need to look at, things that are ready to be looked at and felt are coming up. They might be coming up in the middle of the night, those things that aren't dealt with during the day. Might be around fear, something, some fear that you're going towards. And so can you perceive this obstacle, this difficulty, this whatever is the situation in your present energy that's creating fear? Can you find a different way to talk about it? Well, first you got to find a different way to think about it, a different way to feel about it, instead of the same thing that you say, because you are then reinforcing, making your obstacle concrete instead of wood or something you can move through easily. So every time you state a block, a difficulty that you have, you're creating an obstacle for yourself. So you can soften it and still feel the truth in it. You can't lie to yourself. That doesn't work. There are no obstacles. Well, no, you've practiced, we've all done this, that there's an obstacle there and that it's huge and it's important and you can't get through it. Your whole life, you've never been able to get through it. So you can soften this by, more and more, I'm learning how to deal with these issues. That softens it. That's true. I'm really wanting to work on this issue. I'm really wanting to resolve this. This is not an issue that I want to carry with me the rest of my life. So I'm talking about it differently. I'm feeling about it differently. I know that it's got a lot of momentum. And so it might take some time to slow the momentum of that energy down by not feeding it, by perceiving it as, first I'm working on this. And then you might get to a spot where, I've been working on this a while and I'm making some changes. I'm seeing some shifts in my energy. And this isn't as huge of an issue as it used to be for me. So I'm really excited the progress that I'm making. Next time you might look at it and be like, I still get a little of this old energy, but I've created a new pattern for myself and it's really exciting. From time to time, that old pattern arises and it gives me an opportunity to clean up my vibration there. I perceive that at some point in time, I will totally forget that this was even an issue. That's kind of a fast-paced progression of how you kind of talk through and talk about an issue that you have instead of staying and saying the same thing and perceiving it the same way. Well, you will never, that's how you keep something alive and unchanged. And if you want to change it, you have to change how you are perceiving it. All right. That's a lot. All right. In the center of your reading, again, the Queen of Swords. I feel like this is, so I felt like the King of Swords was protecting, lighting up, emphasizing the masculine energy, the need for healing and being very direct and exacting. And this is around the truth, around your feminine energy. That it's something about protecting your feminine energy, protecting your energy, protecting. I'm getting protecting your energy. I have not gotten that with the Queen of Swords before. Yeah, there's something about protecting your energy. Maybe from those you usually nurture. That's kind of weirdly specific. And wow, Four of Cups again. There's a lot of fours here. You are seeking stability. I feel like stability right now is the number one thing. You know, if you're going to rock the boat and bring chaos and instability, yeah, no, thank you. It looks like something that, boy, you're just letting go of anything that's emotionally dissatisfying, mentally dissatisfying, anything that's unstable. Feels like you're clearing house, spring cleaning. This is like a new you, like you shifted your energy, and right now you're in this healing mode, replenishing, finding space and peace. I feel like you're holding space for yourself. You're replenishing yourself. Regenerative. Amazing. Yeah, you're no longer interested. It looks like some of the lessons that you're learning are around your heart space and around those who are use your heart, use your tender feelings to get what they want, to come in and take your energy and then leave you stranded, depleted. Is that a pattern that you have, like giving too much and giving too much of yourself, giving too much of your energy into a connection, and then at some point they switch and they're like, they don't reciprocate that help back? Wait, this is about a lot. There's equal parts of every there's swords, there's wands, there's cups, there's pentacles. No wonder you're exhausted. It feels like you're dealing with the grand picture around you. Whatever, yeah, this is following a period where things that were hidden come to light. And you have that truth, that clarity. that, and as painful as sometimes the energy of truth is, because a lot of times we see what we want to see and not what's really there. So it looks like you got some truth, some big clarity, and it allowed you to make some decisions about who you're going to be moving forward. Your challenge right now is the Nine of Cups. Your challenge is wish fulfillment, satisfaction, personal satisfaction. That's interesting because even though there's this depletion and exhaustion and finding stability, no longer dealing with energies that are not going to reciprocate, that create a burden. Something about the challenge being not needing someone else to source the energy you're looking for. There's something about being able to find the vibration of what you're looking for without needing it to show up first. So vibration first. So what is it that your wish fulfillment is? What is it that it's going to be personal? It's going to be different, maybe similar, in the similar vein. Feels like it's emotional. Is it soul fulfillment, soul satisfaction? Is it loving connections, or a singular loving connection? Family? What are you looking for, and how can you create that energy in your space as if you already have it, so you can tune into it, so you can give yourself the emotional equivalent of what it is that you're looking for? Does that make sense? The manifesting trick, activating that energy in your space. If that energy, like you already have it, whatever it is, if it's not active in your space, that energy can't find you. So by visualizing, imagining, basking in the energy that you do want to create, so creating it from nothing, from just using your energy to pretend to just be in that energy, then you activate it within you. And the more it's activated in you, then as long as you don't have blocks at the same time, so your gas and brake, foot on the gas, foot on the brake, then those energies come to you in perfect timing. Yeah, because it feels like you're wanting to work with others. There's something that's been challenging around working with others. I'm getting that as your vibration has increased, as you're going through your ascension and your vibration changes, it feels like you've met people, or you're around people when your vibration first started rising, that just were no longer a match for you on a soul level. You guys weren't on the same vibe, man. And so it feels like, and then you raise your vibration, and then maybe there are people that can hang there, but then you keep raising your vibration. It feels like you might have had to go through a lot of like shifting your belief system around friendships, that once we're friends, we will always be friends. And instead, it's trusting that this might be a season. I'm going towards what I want. You're going towards what you want, soul fulfillment. So when and if it feels like a lack of attachments, it feels like creating more secure attachments, not taking it personally when someone's no longer a match for you. They've moved on. They're focusing on someone else or something else. And maybe you are too. Not making a big deal of it, trusting that the right people and the right energy show up at the right time and they leave at the right time. Maybe this is softening the leaving. Like, it's okay that people leave. It's okay that it's okay to be consciously aware of this is not working any longer. It doesn't mean that someone messed up and I've got to blame someone for this. We are just no longer a vibrational match. Yeah, it feels like that takes the judgment out. It feels like it stops the pattern of needing anyone who doesn't agree with you or who don't want to hang out with you, don't want to be around you, don't want to share your experience, don't want to be in your energy. It stops making them bad for shifting their energy. They're interested in something else. Feels like, good, I have enjoyed your company. Have fun on your journeys. We're no longer a match, and I wish you well. I'm then closer to that, and just trusting that everybody is moving towards what they want, and that the right person and energy show up at the right time and they leave at the right time. I feel like that's what we're learning, allowing different energies that aren't working to leave your experience and new energies to come in. It's process. That's what this is. We're learning to understand how to embody the process of ascension. This is really cool. This is really cool stuff, man. So once you understand the process, then you're not going to resist the process. You're not going to need it to be something, need you, need your life, need others to be anything other than it is. So, wow, very cool. All right, I hope that was helpful. Thank you for watching. If this resonated, don't forget to thumbs up and leave a comment letting me know how this resonates with you, or your support. I love your supportive comments. You guys are just the best. So, and don't forget to subscribe so I can see you back here tomorrow. Take care. Bye.